which has given utmost priority for training. I don't think it can be anything else other than BSNL. Because we have a regional telecom training center with this type of an infrastructure across the country in every state. And this is one such where it has got an added advantage of the National Academy for Telecom Finance and Management also getting housed in this campus, which is an Apex Training Institute in Telecom Finance and Management, and it has definitely become a big advantage to us. And we have been giving refresher training continuously and constantly for all our employees at all levels, right from Group A onwards up to Group D. We have been training our people on a regular basis because in telecom, without training and refresher courses, it is very difficult for somebody to survive because it's a very competitive sector. In fact, I don't know, the people talk about so many things, management and latest jargons. I find managing a telecom sector or telecom service providing organization is not going to be very easy because in all other sectors, I find people are able to increase tariffs whenever there is a problem, including the FMCG, so-called FMCG, fast-moving consumer goods. They say they all depend on retail and distribution, but I find in telecom, we have to know how to manage an organization with regularly falling tariffs. And the only sector in which the tariff and price has been coming down regularly. In fact, the other day somebody asked me this question, sir, incoming calls on mobiles have been made free. When will you make the outgoing calls also free? I said that will be the day when Lord Venkatachalapati will open his eyes and then show us the way for us to live. And that day also is not very far. And this is the situation in which we are placed in the telecom sector. So I hope that this institution and this initiative will definitely go very far in trying to open the eyes of the people and then show them that such a puppet of India in its mission of bringing more and more people into the higher education, and I am sure that more such courses should come in. And I would like to really request the University of Hyderabad and also the MANU and other universities who are all present in Hyderabad to think about it, and I want to tell them that we are here only to help them in their initiative and endeavor, and the proof of the pudding is in its eating. Ultimately it is the customer who has to certify our reputation, and I want to just tell you one sentence in this regard. See, nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. So being a service organization, I think we have to show all care to our customers who are the students who are coming here to see that light at the end of the tunnel. And I am sure all my people, they have the mettle to do this, and the time will tell everything else. Thanks for the organizers for having given me an opportunity like this. Thank you very much and wish all of you all the best and good luck. Thank you.
Keep learning and update your skills. Yes, it is the key word of our senior. Definitely, sir, we will try our best to keep ourselves updated. Now, I request our Chief Guest for the function, Shri K.C.G. Pillai, Director of Finance, BSNL Board, New Delhi. Thank you very much. Indirect tax structure can attend this course. We would request Director of Finance, BSNL, to kindly release the brochure. Our CGM would hand over the brochure to you, sir. And I request University of Honorable Vice Chancellor, University of Hyderabad, to accept the same. Much used to the faculty of
exactly. This is the reason he needs this more.
Yes, sir. We are on the next in line is Certificate in Accounting Technician, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Government of India. It's a 100% job-oriented professional course for entry-level accountants. The course outcome will be of income tax return, service tax return. Murthy, Director Advanced Studies, ICAA, to hand over the ROCC authorization. Give it to CGM in India. Thank you.
BSNL sir is an organization with revenue of around 27,000 crores and with a population of with a workforce of 2.5 lakh. And we have highly technical workforce of around more than 30,000 people. We have got two strong candidates in both engineering as well as in finance. So, and we have got the training centers across the country. You take any state and most of the states they are having full-fledged training centers. Of course, up to now we have been training only in-house. Basically, the purpose was for training our own people to make them up to date with the technological development and all. But now the time has come that yes, we should move out of this in-house training and beginning at the late. In fact, before the launch of this, even in our other activities, we have got tie-up with AICTE for training for engineering students. So this is an added thing with finance being included into this. And definitely with the expertise which we have in the actual working in the technology and also the financial management, the students who enroll in this will definitely are going to be benefited. Because more than the theoretical class, they will be encountering the practical issues, which can definitely help them in their career. We in BSNL have been helping the education institution by providing technology. So though we were not having this type of diploma or anything, but we have been associated with education. I am very sure that this step that have been taken by NASFAM will definitely help in having more and more courses of this time. Already 3 certificate courses we are launching simultaneously, maybe in the near future.
No, it's already done.
It's already done.
This is the last.
And I hope that in the times to come we will be able to launch more and more such programs. And we have got a beautiful complex platform. If you walk around the complex, the infrastructure facilities are very good. And this 1 month, 15 days program will definitely be very useful to the students. And I hope that this program will get good response and it will be a grand success. And I would compliment the team in that form, especially my friend Kalyan Saragar and his group for coming up with this program within a short span of 9 months, because it's not an easy thing to have the government, various types of approvals and things like that. Somehow we are able to manage that. And now the day has come that we are launching this program, and I'm very glad that I am associated with this from the beginning and try to see the launch. And I wish that we will have a very, very grand response for this program. And I wish this as well as all future ventures on that farm, all success in their endeavors.
The mandate by putting the best group.
Let me start by congratulating all of us, because this is a public partnership. You are the public, we are the public, and the public is also the public. So let's congratulate each other, but also do it with a certain amount of caution, and also to remember what our goals are. I don't know about how you all felt, but after Mr. Srinivasan gave his his address, which I was ready to vote for him. But jokes aside, I think he touched upon several very important aspects that one should not forget. This kind of a partnership has been the dream of my colleague Professor Haribabu for a long time, and I'm really pleased that this has happened the way in which it has happened. Although I should also point out to Mr. Pillai, not that he is unaware of it, but many things take the correct amount of time, And Kalyan Sagar, the fact that it has taken 9 months to bring this, you know, I mean, it's one of those other interesting things that also happens in 9 months. No, I think that the kind of vision that Professor Hari Babu has had for seeing that the public institutions can collaborate to deliver something which is of value is very important, because as a country we have so far to go that it's not going to be possible to do this progress without a lot of governmental involvement. And the strongest establishments in our country, several of the strongest establishments in our country, and certainly the ones with the most amount of public conscience, are organizations like yours, like BSNL, like ours, the university system, and many other such similar public undertakings. Where the distance that we have to cover in order to bring our nation into what it can possibly achieve is tremendous. And if public organizations like yours and ours do not collaborate, this distance will never be covered. Whether it is 1 step or 1,000 miles, it doesn't matter. If we don't collaborate, we cannot make the required progress. A theme that has worried me considerably for a while now is our ability to live with so many contradictions. And particularly when it comes to education and policies on the matter of education, we are quite happy to live with a whole lot of contradictions while not choosing to take several take the help of various things that we would do in other aspects of our life. Let me try to elaborate. All of us in this room, or almost all of us in this room, let's say, have straddled the telecom revolution. I certainly remember the wind-up telephones. My father happened to be posted to Manipur, and we had the old telephone boxes where you had to wind it up in order to get a charge and then talk to people. If I look around the room, almost everybody remembers those cell phones where, the ordinary phones which you had to use the rotary dial. And also the time of, when there was one phone in the neighborhood. And BSNL, along with others, have really participated in this most phenomenal revolution in our country, where now everybody walks around with their own phone. The same kind of change has not happened in the other half of this public-public partnership. With very, very small and almost minimal changes, what I do today in the classroom is not very different from the way in which I learned. And I'm almost sure that it is not very different from the way in which my father learned. The change in educational methodology, the way in which we teach, has not evolved in a manner comparable to, for example, the telecom revolution, but in almost every other part of our public life. And what is amazing to me as Vice Chancellor of a university which is well respected, well recognized, is that we are all very happy with this. There's not a single faculty member of mine or a single student of mine who doesn't have a cell phone or email. And very few of them write letters anymore. Very few of them even come to talk anymore because they'll call you on the phone or whatever. But in this very important aspect of our life, we have not changed. My main enthusiasm for this particular program, Mr. Pillai, Mr. Srinivasan, let me tell you, because I'm addressing this part of the family. Kalyan. My main interest in this collaboration is not to add the prestige of the name of University of Hyderabad